Good morning. This is Tim Harris with the Harris Real Estate University, and this is an important emergency announcement from Harris Real Estate University with regards to Bank of America short sales. We normally use the scheduled time for our superstar interview, and our guest that we had scheduled, Mr. Ryan Hartman, has been rescheduled to an upcoming Friday. I have never preempted or bumped a guest before, but frankly, the information that we're going to share with you this morning, I'm sure you'll agree, was information that you really must have immediately. So we're halfway, a little bit more than halfway into 2010. Short sales seemed to be going really well at the beginning of the year, and then all of a sudden they started slowing down a little bit as the banks seemingly all of a sudden in the past, I would say 30 to 60 days, started throwing a lot of bureaucracy back into the short sale process. Well, guess what, guys? That's all going to change again. Bank of America is coming out with a new program, and this is a program that has not been publicly announced yet. And one of our great Harris Real Estate University students, and today's last-minute guest is the person, frankly, who's been giving me the information about this new pilot program, and is going to be sharing the information with you. Now, you're not going to believe what you're about to hear, because frankly, as she was feeding me the information, as she was learning it yesterday from the Office of the President of Bank of America, I personally was just frankly almost gasping at the details. I didn't believe it, to be honest with you. So I've been sharing this information with their contacts at the National Association of Realtors, and they didn't believe it. They accused me of basically passing along an internet rumor, which is kind of a way of saying they thought it was too far-fetched to be believed too. But here it is, guys. I'm going to be sharing with you the exact information about this new Bank of America program, and then we're going to be posting the information on our blog. And our blog, of course, is timandjulieharris.com, and then we're going to make a video out of this call that we're doing right now, and then we're going to be sharing this with the entire real estate community, all the realtors in the nation, as fast as we can. So this is a last-minute thing. I normally do these calls with a script. I don't have a script, so let's let it roll. Michelle, are you on the call?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
So listen, Michelle, seriously, thanks for keeping us on top of all this, and holy tamale, woman, you've got to be right now in the nation the biggest short sale butt kicker that there ever was. I mean, you're just doing a phenomenal job of getting to the bottom line of really taking care of your clients and getting these short sales closed and never stopping at no. I mean, I love it. I'm impressed by it, and just congratulations for the information you're about to share with us. So I'll let you scoop it.
Okay. I guess, should I give them a little bit of background of what's going on this whole
Say whatever,
thing?
Michelle, I haven't a script, nor do you, so just share with whatever you think is relevant that will benefit them.
Okay. A little bit of background on this particular person. We have had this property on the market for about a year. We started out at a list price on the MLS of about $225,000. We got a contract on it right away, and right at $225,000, and the bank kept countering us Bank of America kept countering us about $20,000 higher. This was pre-Equator, so it was the old system. We went back on market. We got another contract. It fell through because Bank of America again countered us $20,000 higher. And then we went on and had two more contracts. Also, Bank of America countering us $20,000 higher. But in the meantime, also with that came a area potential cancer cluster. So the two contracts then fell through because the people were afraid that there might be a cancer cluster.
In other words, there's something that was rumored, though not necessarily proven.
Right, not verified at all at this point to date, even as of yesterday.
Who knows? Who knows? Just some people around the country don't know what the heck you're talking about. Basically,
right.
Sometimes there's you explain it.
Just they found different things within the area of cancer. Nothing is confirmed. It was some brain cancer and different types of cancer.
Rare cancer, though. Weird cancers. And they figured there might be something in the ground or the dirt or is built on a trash dump. Who knows what? Again,
still not verified. So anyway, we went through different lender issues and stuff, and now it still is unconfirmed. But anyway, we do have a contract in play right now with somebody, and about a week ago Bank of America said to me, we're going to deny the short sale. This seller is going into final summary judgment. So, of course, me being me and can't let it go, I decided that I was going to start blowing up Bank of America's phones and somehow get this resolved. Our seller was at her wit's end and basically said, I'm done with it. I don't care if the property goes to foreclosure. They can have it. I've cooperated in every aspect they've asked me. And she really has. Every time I ask her for a document, it's here within 24 hours. So, anyway, I got a call yesterday from Bank of America, and a couple of days ago, actually, I had called the selling agent or the buyer's agent and said, look, you're going to need to tell your buyers that this deal isn't going to work. The seller is not going to cooperate anymore. Bank of America is going to close the file, and she's decided just to let it go to foreclosure. And so, anyway, I got a call yesterday from Bank of America and had a long, lengthy discussion with a bunch of people on a conference call for about over an hour. And in the meantime, I kept contacting Tim and saying, you're not going to believe this, there's a whole new program coming out. They called me back, and we now have a personal advocate.
Okay, so this is where things start getting interesting, okay? So don't. First of all, you escalated the file. Let's assume that we have some folks on here that basically aren't as advanced as you are.
Okay.
So basically what you did is when you were running into these frustrating issues, you then went through the normal, basically the process that we teach you as part of our short sale course when you're becoming an accredited short sale designation agent. So what you did is you went through the escalation process, correct? And then you escalated it all the way to the office of the president of Bank of America, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to briefly tell them how you did that, or how you do that occasionally when the processors or the bureaucrats in the lower levels of Bank of America or any of these bank servicers, whenever they basically hit a snag, how do you escalate?
Well, you have to, first and foremost, go through the different chains. You can't just, and I don't ever just escalate it up, right there because I'm not hearing or getting what I want.
You're not abusing the system.
You have to go to a supervisor. I both got on the phone and also emailed them at the supervisor level. And this particular file was unique because I've already been, trying to resolve this. It was more of a price issue that they kept saying they wanted more money. It was a unique property. So you can't just escalate, right up to the office of the president. And everybody needs to understand that on the phone call, because if you do, the whole system will fail. Yeah,
so let's say that, let's stop there again. I just want to, for those that are listening who are, new to short sales, because Michelle, you and I have these high-level conversations all the time, you don't just basically escalate it all the way up the food chain. Literally, if you do that and you don't respect the process, they will delete, they will not help, they will not respond, they will blow you off, you'll get nowhere, you'll be frustrated, and then you'll wonder why your short sale didn't close. Your short sale didn't close because you didn't follow the procedure that we teach you as part of the coaching program. So Julie just IM'd me and wanted me to repeat that just so that all of you guys get that, especially those of you who are just now starting to get into short sales. So you escalated it, it ended up in the office of the president of Bank of America, and when it arrived there, you soon discovered, because again you were so tenacious with taking care of this homeowner and trying to satisfy this problem, you discovered that Bank of America has a brand new short sale program that they haven't publicly announced, that they were almost hesitant to tell you about, but your seller is part of. So let's just jump ahead a little bit, tell them about the new short sale program that Bank of America has yet to publicly announce, and let's give them the details. And that's where, frankly, this call gets beyond interesting.
Okay. The program is it's a piloting program called the Cooperative Short Sale Program. But within that, there's different names that they have for it. It's called an HPO short sale.
Do we know what the O stands for yet, by the way?
I don't. I know it's high performance. I don't know what the O stands for yet, but I will find out.
Okay, so it's probably organization or something.
Maybe. I don't actually know, but it's called HPO Short Sale, and the piloting program's called Cooperative Short Sale Program. It is where it's an outreach program to the customers who either didn't qualify for a home retention or a loan mod, and they've fallen between the cracks, basically, as so many of not just Bank of America, but all of them have. So it's the details of the program are such that you are one-on-one through both email and phone. So I have a personal advocate at Bank of America.
And that's what they call themselves. They're actually your short sale HPO personal advocate, correct?
Yep, and both my seller and myself both have his phone number and his email, and we talk to him directly. I've already spoke to him this morning just to let him know that all the paperwork is on its way back, and we're ready to go. And what he's requiring, or what the program requires, is that there's no paperwork involved. And late last night, when the seller and myself were on the phone with him, she sort of had little digs going into him all the way along, and he said, well, we don't need any of your information. No income tax returns, no bank statements, no pay.
Okay, let me break this down. So again, for the sake of folks learning, okay? All right, so there's this new short sale program that Bank of America is coming out with, just to summarize where we are so far in this call to make sure you guys haven't missed any of these subtle yet crucial points. It's called HPO Short Sale, okay? When you're doing an HPO short sale, you don't go through you didn't even feed this through Equator, did you?
No.
Okay,
no, and I don't think, the only thing possibly, and I don't even know that for sure yet, is maybe the HUD will be uploaded, the final closing statement.
Okay, but you don't when doing an HPO short sale. Well, when you do a new short sale with Bank of America, are you just going to go automatically and have it be an HPO short sale and work with your advocate, or are you going to have to go through Equator and through a negotiator and the rest of it?
I don't know the answer to that yet, but again, that's, we're just, like you said, it's breaking news, so I don't even have all the details yet.
So this could be a new short sale system, 100% new, for Bank of America, where, basically it's a streamlining. Guys, she said no paperwork, and I'm going to clarify that point in 2 seconds. Or this could be a special program for, as you said a second ago, those who are seemingly falling between the cracks. But what this is a massive, not even a step, but it's a leap forward for short sales because. And Michelle, did you find out who the investor is on these loans?
I knew you were going to ask me. I didn't do my homework on that. I've been going full tilt. I don't know, but I will have an answer for you shortly on that.